What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Buckles Locker. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting this channel. Donations, whether they're big or small, all welcome. Shout out to everybody in the Bucs community. Keep doing your thing. Keep your head up. It's going to be okay. Good evening and good night to some of you Bucs fans. Long time no see, huh? We haven't talked in a little while, right? We've been chilling, right? What should we talk about tonight? Well, as you can see, the conversation will be the Bucs search for offensive coordinator and free agents, right? And we might dive into some All-22. We just might dive into some All-22. Dallas Cowboys, Tampa Bay Bucs. That will be a sight to see. Let me see if I can pull that up. We might have to dive into it, right? We're going to see if we can pull up some film. Let me give me some shout outs. Right, quickity splickety. Sportsaholic, Adam, Haitian Boy 407 or 407. Big Buck, what's up, man? Toxic Falcons. Trackstar 954, what's up, buddy? Perry, Fire the Cannons. T Brave Fan 2008. And Dave the Maestro. I'm sorry. My bad. So we're gonna do a little bit of we're gonna have a little fun with the All-22. We're gonna have some fun with that. I'll change the conversation to All-22. All-22. Film review. We'll do it like that. Does that sound better? Y'all good with that? I know some of y'all don't want to some of y'all might not want to review the film, but we got to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. It's only right. It's only right, folks. It's only right. So let's we're gonna review some film. Let's do this. We about to have a little fun. Let's switch it over to All-22. I'm watching film right now, but we're gonna go to All-22, and I didn't do no timestamps as far as all. I know it's my show, but I mean I was debating on free agents anyway. I mean, well, it wasn't like talking about it was more about the Bucs free agents. You know what I'm saying? Not like who we gonna get, nothing like that. It was more about I should have been more clear on the free agent conversation. It was more about the Bucs. But I know we got a lot of talk about. I know everybody want to talk about the OC situation, but we'll get there. Well, we're gonna do some All-22. We're gonna do some All-22. Y'all ain't gonna like this, but it is what it is. It comes with the territory. We get to see some things. We're gonna go through this quite a bit. Oh Lord have mercy. It's ugly when you slow it down, folks. We're gonna walk through this. Let's do it. Let me share my screen. Man. Man, y'all see this? Grizzlo, what's up, man? All right, so here we go. We're gonna do a little film study. It's in the first quarter. Bucs getting their second possession. What's up, DP? 32. Our kickoff, man, we got to get better in the kickoff return units, man. I don't get it. So here we are, 1st and 10. This is the Bucs' second possession. The Bucs are in a what you call Cole Kef a tight end. I mean, you could say a 12 formation, 1 running back, 2 tight ends, but he's more of an H back. So that's more of an 11 personnel, if you ask me. But as you can see, the Cowboys, it's press man coverage here up top. Man on man right here. They got the safeties, Hooker and Donovan Wilson. I like Donovan Wilson. He hits hard. And Bland, I like Bland too. Cowboys got a couple good guys on their team, man. Van Der Esch. Anthony Barr is a great pickup for them too. Deron Bland right here, I believe right here. This is the Bland right here. But Micah Parsons. Their D-line was quick, man. Let's get to it. Y'all saw that, right? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is the problem. This is one of the reasons why the Bucs were trash trying to run the ball. This is offset H-back. It's a counter. Horribly executed. This has nothing to do with Byron Leftwich. This is just execution. Backside seal. Where was the backside seal? So you mean to tell me Donovan Smith, number 76, Howie 76, and Cole Keefe, neither one of them just looked at Micah Parsons? Because if you seal him, you might have something out here with the counter, with the pulling tackle. And this is, it's crazy. This is something that the Bucs didn't do a lot as far as pulling the tackle. But if you're gonna pull the tackle, you got to seal the backside. So I don't know whose fault this is. So a lot of people will say, "Oh, it's poor play design." Well, he called the play, and this is about execution. This is the problem. This is a disconnect. The Bucs had on the field problems, and then they had coordinator problems on offense. This is what I was trying to tell y'all. It's not all about Byron Leftwich, just not executing. Let's run through this. I mean, God. I mean, if you seal the backside, you might have something out here. But neither one of them did it. And tackle for loss. It's pretty bad, folks. Now here we are again. This is 2nd down and 13, probably, most likely. I just got over a little bug. I had a little bug. But the Bucs are in 11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end, 3 receivers. Shotgun. They spend the most of their time in the shotgun. Cowboys are in their base package. And what's so funny? The Cowboys ran nickel for the most of the game. And most teams do this. When I mean by nickel, that means 5 DBs, 2 linebackers, and 4 defensive linemen. And if you count Micah Parsons as a linebacker, you could say 3 linebackers, 3 down linemen, and 5 DBs. So it's a 3-3-5. If you want to, and this is funny, the NFL is going towards the 3-3-5. And that wild card guy, he has the ability to drop or rush the passer. It's funny how the 3-3-5 was frowned upon in college. And now teams are trying to put their best athletes all on the field. And the best way to do that is 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and 5 DBs. Or you can go 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers, 6 DBs. It's funny how this works. Funny how the 3-3-5 works. It allows your defense to be a lot more aggressive in their scheme. Let's check this out. You got Russell Gage, Mike Evans in the slot, and Chris Godwin out here. And you got Rachaad White offset to Brady's right in the shotgun. Let's go through this. Bruh, what was that? Well, I don't know. Let's see. What was Brady looking at? Clean pocket. What's the problem? This should be an easy completion. This is what people are saying about Tom Brady. You can spend the numbers all you want to. Oh, he top 10 in this and top 10 in passing touchdowns. Dude, he didn't play well. He didn't play well for a lot of the season. He had, like I said, he had his pockets. You know, he had his 30-point games. You know his LeBron James games, right? 46 points, 30 points, whatever. But when you look at the whole scheme of things, it had no effect on the outcome of the 9 losses. We got 9 losses with him at quarterback. What's up, King Cook? And this is what people got to understand. Don't get caught up with what you want to see. Look at the whole picture. Did he play well in certain spots? Of course. Did he play well when it got close and we needed we down by 10 or down by 7 or whatever, or down by 1 score? Did he play well in that situations? Yes. In those situations, yes. But for the most of the games this past season, he didn't play well. And if you this game right here literally told you what it was. Now, if you don't want to believe it, that's on you. But hashtag what your eyes tell you. And this is an easy throw. Put it on Russell Gage. Awful throw. Look at that. Awful. Awful. And this happened quite a bit. As great as Tom Brady is this season, he was awful in parts of the season, parts of the game. And there was a lot of throws that were like this. His arm's still fine. It's not about the arm, folks. It's not about how hard he can throw it. It's about his accuracy and his anticipation on throws. It just like the old Brady will make these throws. And it's funny I say the old Brady, but this version of Brady, he'll make those throws every now and then when he gets hot. But a lot of the times he's not going to make the throws. He gets guys beat up. He gets guys hurt with those throws. So, I mean, you could have got Gage destroyed. Just a bad throw. Oh, here we go. My favorite formation. My favorite formation. Trips right or trips left. It could be trips right. Trips left in this formation. They love running this. Look, you can call Byron left all you want to, but Brady has input in this too. This is one of Brady's favorite formations that he's comfortable throwing the ball out of. And what do you usually get? You get these guys up the field, K. Dotton, drag route, or you get a wide receiver screen from Chris Godwin. He steps back, he blocks up here. Mike Evans takes the dime or the nickel, and then Julio Jones runs off Trayvon Diggs. Let's take a look. Let's see what happens. Bruh, horrible. Look. Y'all saw that, right? Look at this. Look at the pass rush. Look at Shaq Mason. Y'all see Shaq Mason? Let me repeat. They can move on from Shaq Mason and save $8 million. Or they can extend him and lessen the cap hit. Well, he doesn't have a big cap hit in 2023. But if you move on from him, you can save about $8.5 million. So I mean, I don't know if the Bucs going to extend Shaq Mason or he's a cap casualty. The Bucs got to figure that out. Some people say extend him and give him like a year, and add a void year too, or give him an extension like a year or two, and then add a couple void years with it, which means you still have to pay him, give him more upfront money. But Shaq Mason, he for good as he is at most, a lot of the times, but then there's times that he gets overpowered and he gets finessed really good. He's a little guard. According to NFL standards. NFL guards are not that small with short arms. If he had long arms, that's different. But he's like barely 310. He's small, quick, strong, but there's a limit with Shaq Mason. As you can see, Dorian Armstrong, who has had a good season for the Cowboys, just ran right by him. Crashed the pocket. Look at Ryan Jensen. Look at Luke Gedeke. He's looking at Donovan Smith like, oh, I got to help him. And look, what is Luke doing? What is Luke doing? What's up, Brett? What is Luke Gedeke doing? Can anybody explain that part? He ain't blocking nobody. What? Bruh. Oh my gosh, bruh. Hold up, man. Was anybody open? The pocket collapsed. Mike Evans breaking open in the middle. It would have been a first down, but Brady had to step up. Remember, this thing about Brady. When Brady moves off his spot, everything goes out the window. There's no improvising. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. What's up, BT? And Mike Evans was open, but Brady had to look at the pass rush in front of him. He could step into the throw. Now, he still can make this throw. Even if he had a little bit more throw it like over here somewhere. This is where the youth comes in at. Youthful quarterbacks can probably get out of that. But it was a holding call anyway. But it's pretty bad. So. And look at Shaq Mason here. Let's look at Shaq Mason. He's beat. It's a wrap. Look at Luke Gedeke. What is he doing? Jason Light, I'm not trying to write Luke Gedeke off right now, but my gosh, man, he just doesn't look ready. He just still lost, man. He just don't look ready. Ryan Jensen beat. What did I tell you about Ryan Jensen? Oh, Ryan Jensen coming back. We're gonna beat. No, man. No. What's up, BT? No, man. Ryan Jensen and Shaq Mason and Luke Gedeke, man, interior is not great. And here's the thing about it. The interior is not going to get better. Ryan Jensen is 33 years old. How many more years you think he got before he fall off? He might fall off next year. He didn't look good this game. Yeah, granted, he came off a knee surgery, but he ain't going to be good forever. He getting paid a lot of money. He's going to be here for 2023, but 2024, the Bucs really need to. They got Hainsley. But I'm just saying, man, the Bucs are just not in a great space when it comes to the O-line, outside of Tristan Wirfs. Let's be real. Hainsley, I like him, but they put themselves in a weird situation. They got to dig themselves out of this. Ryan Jensen didn't make a difference this game. He didn't. I like Donovan Wilson. Why can't we get a safety like that? The Bucs in a bare front. It's a bare front here. 4 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers. And I like this look here. I like this. I don't understand why the Bucs didn't do this more. They should have did this more. They should have. Ezekiel Elliott is washed. How did he not see that hole? He doesn't have the juice to get out of stuff like this. He couldn't get it from Hakeem Hicks. Good play by Hakeem Hicks. Zach Martin missed a whole block. Zeke usually make those cuts. Mom, for Christ, what's up, man? Oh my gosh. You seen Devin White? What's up, A-Rod? Look at Devin White. Folks, he wants to get paid like a top 5 linebacker. Cover 2 spot, what's up? Here go Devin White right here. Look at this dude. Carlton Davis. Oh my God. Devin White. Come on, man. Come on, Devin White. Bruh. Make the tackle, man. You're right there. Come on, fam. Look at this. What you doing? Devin White. Oh, I'm not feeling that, man. Cowboys and 3 receivers. Trips left. 1 tight end. This is what the Bucs like to run too. Let's see what the Cowboys do out of this formation. Dak, top of the drop. CD Lamb, I believe, is right here. Gallup is here. No, CD Lamb is here. And this is, I think, T.Y. Dalton Schultz. Vita with the sack. Bucs is hype. It's bad when your zero technique is the leading sacker. But here's the thing about Vita. Vita, he doesn't do it enough. He doesn't have that type of motor. He's not a Dexter Lawrence. He's not a Jeffrey Simmons or Javon Hargraves or DJ Reader, Chris Jones, Quentin Williams, Leonard Williams, Grady Jarrett. He's not those type of guys. Jamar, what's up? That's why the Bucs got to get somebody next to him that can be that type of guy. Because anytime your zero technique, your nose tackle is leading the team in sacks, that says a lot about the rest of the guys. Vita should not be leading the team in sacks. Yeah, his 6 sacks is great, 6.5. But the other guys, we should have a guy at like 8, 9, another guy at maybe 12, 13. Vita is good for what he does. He's great at what he does. And those sacks are pluses. But the problem is he's only on the field between 40 and maybe 50 something percent of the time. And he's getting paid a ton of money. Ton. Casey Hayward, old man Casey Hayward is better. I'm just keeping it real, folks. Now, I like Vita. He just 6.5 sacks for him is great, outstanding, but that says more about the rest of the guys than him. What's up, Josh? And you got to be careful paying a lot of guys that only plays 2 downs for the most part. And he'll give you some 3 downs every now and then, but he can't sustain 3 downs for an entire drive. Like, he's going to have to come off the line. Come off for a couple of breather. And this game right here, he played 43% of 43 snaps out of the 69 I think Dallas had. You want your best players on the field at all times for the most part. And that goes also the conditioning of Vita as well. I think he'll be outstanding at 320. Outstanding at 320. But, I mean, he's going to stay at 350. That's fine. But I think 320, he'll be a crazy monster. So anything Vita does outside of, if he has anything over 3 or 4 sacks, that's a tremendous season for him. But at what cost? The running game went backwards. Of course, he was hurt a few times too. And he's been getting nicked up too. Think about that as well, folks. He's been getting nicked up. If you can get a guy next to him, get a guy next to Vita. They need a guy. Get the guy. Our return unit is so horrible. We need a guy next to him that can cause havoc. And it's going to have to be through the draft, whether the Bucs like it or not. Because they're going to have enough money to go out there and get a guy. What up, Sal? Josh, what's up, man? Our return unit is so awful. The Bucs come out here with was it 2 tight ends? No, 3 tight ends. Some sort of a pistol formation. Here's the funny thing about this formation. This is not even Brady's skill set here. This formation here, because you can only run so much out of this formation with Tom Brady. What up, Chris? This formation has a lot of plays out of it, but the Bucs can't run it because this is the issue. Here's the thing about a lot of fans don't want to accept. Brady kind of strapped the offense, made the offense more limited due to his lack of mobility, his improvisation skills, and his consistency. He kind of hurt the offense as well. Don't get me wrong. Byron Leftwich is part of the problem, but so is Brady. There's a lot of plays you can run off of this formation. The problem is the Bucs can't run it. I mean, what are we doing here? A 2-yard route to Mike Evans out of that formation? That's not even Mike Evans' game. That's what I'm saying. They're using these guys the wrong way. Where are you going with that? This formation has so many things you can do out of it. And that's the best play call out of that formation? A 2-yard route? Oh my. Leonard Fournette is so bad. Look at this, man. They did this earlier. They ran the same play earlier with Donovan Smith and Cole Keith. This time they run it with K. Dot. K. Dot run. They did this play in the first drive or second drive. This is the third drive right here. And they ran it with Rashad White. Micah Parsons was out here. This time, Donovan Smith got the block. The problem is, Fournette is just slow. Look, it's the same play, folks. The same play. Look, this time Donovan Smith seals the edge. And K. Dotton is coming to counter. K. Dotton should have been out here. Out in front. Oh, K. Dotton. That's the right play call, folks. That's a good play call. K. Dotton went in the hole. K. Dotton. Average at best. Look at this. This time Donovan seals the backside. This is a good play call. He seals the backside this time. K. Dotton, Luke Gedeke got to get on the outside shoulder. Luke Gedeke got to get on the outside shoulder. Oh my goodness. 2 rookies drafted by Jason Light did not execute. And they're rookies. They'll get better. But you got to attack the outside shoulder, Luke Gedeke. And Cade Otton got to stay on his outside. Stay on the outside. That play had a chance to do something. Because you can get Van Der Esch. And Fournette just don't have the speed. Look at this. Stay straight. Stay straight out here. Oh, my God. Fournette is so horrible. He is so bad. Look at it. Fournette's bad, folks. He got to go. I don't see anything special about Fournette anymore. Chris Godwin on the outside, probably gonna run a drag route. Julio gonna clear out. Mac Evans is gonna probably run a seam. Gage is gonna probably turn in the middle. Let's see. Yep, I was right. I know what the Bucs doing. Drag route by Chris Godwin. Julio gonna clear out underneath. Same route on both sides. And Brady got to pick to choose which side he want to go on. Bruh! What kind of play call is that? Oh, man. I called it out. What did I say? Gage coming inside. Bruh. They saw this coming. They know what's coming. When the slot guys are on the outside, what you think they're going to do? They're going inside. They line up on the outside and they're coming inside. It's a clear out. A square in. The Bucs offense can't do anything because everything is so fast. I'm giving y'all the breakdown. And Parsons almost got in there again. Look at this. Inside move. Donovan beat. He beat. He beat again. Look at this. He is so bad. Donovan Smith is so bad. They need that left tackle, man. Oh, my gosh. This is awful. Our best player is Tristan Wirfs on offense. Scotty Miller going to be gone. Thank God. Scotty too hotty out of there. Felix, what's up? Look at Giovanni Bernard. He can't even get offense. I think this is when the Cowboys went down the field and scored. Bro, why we don't got a running back like that? Why we don't have a Tony Pollard? Explosive running back. Why don't we have a running back like that? Look at Devin White. Look at Devin White. Y'all see Devin White, right? Right here. Look at him. Look at this. Devin White. I think there's a possibility he might not even make it. I don't know, man. Devin White, man, you can't give him no $18 million for that type of play, bro. You can't do that, bro. I don't see the. I think the smartest thing Jason Licht can do is find a reasonable deal for him because he's not bad and he's not really really good. He's okay, average at best. Because we've seen enough. I just don't see him getting $18, $19 million. He's not getting Fred Warner money. He's not getting Shaquille Leonard, Darius Leonard. You know, he's not a Bobby Wagner. He's a hyper athletic linebacker that plays straight ahead. Look at this. He just always seems out of position. Bruh, he takes bad angles. He takes bad angles. He does. I think if you want to, Jason like he better be smart with Devin White, man. Let him play out his 5th-year deal. Murphy Button. Yeah, let Devin White play out his 5th-year option. Let him play it out. And then if even at the trade deadline, if you can trade him at the trade deadline, if you know you're going to move on from him, you can trade him at the deadline. The trade deadline. Look at our pass rush. Look. Can anybody explain to me what type of pass rush you think you're going to get out of William Golson, Hakeem Hicks, Vita, Nacho? 30, 30, 30. 3 guys over 30. 30 and up. What kind of pass rush are you going to get out of this? Look at this. Come on, Murphy Button. Damn. We're going to watch this, folks. Winfield's our best defensive player. What are we doing? Why does it take so long for the pass rush to get there? Goodness gracious, man. Oh, good move. You see that Tryon? What a good move. Good move by Tryon. Almost, but don't count. Almost don't count, man. Devin White again. Y'all saw that, right? Devin White again. Look. Fam. 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 Y'all see that, right? Y'all see where my cursor at, right? Fam. Devin White, man. I'm trying to give him a chance, man. I'm literally trying here, man. Every time I break down tape on him, I see too much of this. 10 to 12 million dollars. That's it. That's it. You can't give this guy big money. You can't do it. He's not a game changer. Cannot do it. Jesus Christ. Look at this. He's just always out of position. Look at him. Look. Look. Right here. See him? Look at this. Right here. I'm so sick of him, man. Look at this, man. The Bucs are in a a 3-4. Yep, 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. Base defense. Look at that white. What you do? Oh my gosh! Oh Lord! Oh, bum, bum, ba-dum. We might need a linebacker too, folks. We might need another linebacker, folks. Look at this. See this guy right here? The 5th pick in the draft in 2019. We might need another linebacker, folks. Because Devin White, man. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Y'all remember what game show that is? Y'all remember what game show that is? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Remember what game show that come from? Bum, bum, ba-dum. I want to know. I need answers. Y'all know what game show that is? I need answers. Exactly. Bum, bum, ba-dum. It's just him. Matter of fact, let me. That's right. That's correct. Price is right. I think that, let me see if I can find that sound. I'm gonna find that sound. I got a new sound, folks. I got a new sound. I got a new sound, folks. Devin White, man. Devin White, man. My goodness. Let's do it again. I gotta do it again. God, Lee, bruh. Look at this dude. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Let's see what the Bucs are in. 4 down linemen and bare front. Almost, yeah, bare front again. Why did Carlton Davis like he's scared to tackle? Look at Devin White. Oh, Jesus. Look. 5 yards up the field. That's him, folks. He want to reset the market, right? He want to get paid a lot of money. No way. Not happening. What's the pass rush? Where is Ja? Where is Ja? Where's the pass rush? Uh-oh. Look, y'all know what's about to happen. Look at Murphy Button. Look at 1-on-1, 2 guys. What are we doing here? Where is the pass rush? Look at Logan Ryan. Look, what are we doing here? You should be cheating over here. Pass rush. Let me back this up for y'all. I want to show you how to pass rush. I'm gonna do a stop, freeze frame. I'm gonna freeze frame it. Pass rush. What are we doing? Awful. God freaking awful. Look at this. Look. Oh! What we got here? A waggle. Who you fooling? Look at Anthony Barr. You think you're fooling Anthony Barr? We know Julio not getting the ball. They know it. They're like, nope. Julio. What is it? Felix, you see what I'm saying? What is Julio doing? Why is he waiting on Barr? He got out the way. He got out the way. Hold on. Did Julio just get out the way of the block? He don't even want to block. Look. We could have signed Anthony Barr. Carlos Dunlap, Anthony Barr. Look at this little wrinkle the Bucs trying to do with Chris Godwin. It's not even his game. They trying to hold up. What they trying to run some type of like option situation here with Tom Brady? That ain't gonna fake nobody, man. What was that? They tried to do some window dressing on the outside to get the defense to react. Nobody reacted to Chris Godwin. Nobody. Nobody reacted. Look, everybody stayed in their gaps. Look at this. Oh, Micah Parsons, he just wrecked the game. He just wrecked the game. Micah Parsons wrecked the game. Couldn't do nothing. What is? Look at Ryan Jensen. Oh my gosh, beat bad. Nobody was open. Nobody was open. Look at this. What is this cluster crap? What is this? What is this? What up, Adonis? Sean, what's up? Ooh, Trayvon Diggs cannot tackle. Look at the O-line, folks. Look at the O-line. I want y'all to see this. Three against one. Ryan Jansen, bro. What did he? God dang, man. Next. Can the Bucs run a screenplay correctly? Have the Bucs ran a effective screenplay? Has anybody does anybody remember a game that this season, this past season, the Bucs have run an effective screenplay? They're the worst screenplay team in the entire NFL. Oh gosh, they're awful. When you watch tape, dog, it's bad. It's bad. And I'm giving y'all a chance to watch this with me. Watching it by myself, you just shake your head. Look at this. Look at Look at Donovan Smith. Can't even block. He can't even block Micah Parsons. What the hell? That should have been in. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. That should have been intercepted. Look at Donovan Smith. Look at this. Look at this. Look at him. Beat. He beat. It's a wrap. What are they doing over here? They ballrooming. Dexter Lawrence and DeMarcus Lawrence and Tristan Woods over here hand fighting. He over here doing this. What are they doing over there? What are they doing right here? Good yank down. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this clown. Donovan Smith is so awful. I'm done with him, man. It wasn't gonna go anywhere. That screenplay wasn't going anywhere. Everything's contested. Great catch by Chris Godwin. Everything is contested. Look at Jansen beat again. Look at him. Everything's contested. Look at this. Look at that. No separation. We need some long athletic safeties. I ain't gonna lie. I just thought about that too. Good run by Rashad White. Let's go. You know, also I noticed about the Cowboys. The Cowboys were longer, and the Cowboys defense, their back end, their safeties, they're all big. Have y'all noticed that? Did y'all notice the Cowboy safeties? Donovan Smith, Javon Curse, Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson. The guys are long and fast and big. Meanwhile, we got Mike Edwards and Logan Hall and Winfield Jr., which is a great player. Don't get me wrong, but we got some little itty bitty safeties. Where's the big boy safeties at? Derwin James, the Donovan Wilsons. Why we don't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the hitter at? You know what I'm saying? Where's Donovan Smith? I mean, Donovan Wilson. That boy be hitting out there, man. But I like this play, though. I like this. Go ahead, Luke Gedeke. Seal, Tristan Wirfs, Luke Gedeke. That's what I'm talking about. Cut back. Great run by Rashad White. I like this play. It's one of the few plays that the Bucs did well. But Donovan Wilson, that dude, always aggressive. He aggressive as hell. I think the Bucs got the smallest safeties in the NFL. My gosh, we got some itty bitty safeties. Too light in the butt. Look at Leonard Fournette. Oh my gosh. Go ahead, Leonard Fournette. Go ahead. Leonard Fournette. Look at this lineup. Van Der Esch and Anthony Barr on the outside. Mika Parsons right here. So you don't know what's going on in front. Dan Quinn. Shout out to Dan Quinn. Shout out to Dan Quinn. He'll get a head coaching job. Look. Y'all remember when Fournette chipped Mika Parsons in week 1 and knocked him on his butt, and they all talked about that and they were laughing? 1-on-1, Mika Parsons and Leonard Fournette. And you see Leonard Fournette, folks? Do you see him? Do you see Leonard Fournette? Do you see Leonard Fournette? On the ground. Here's a better view, folks. Oh, Leonard Fournette. Goofy. He's a goofy man. Unbelievable, man. I'm trying to change something real quick, folks. My bad. I'm trying to make this a little bit more fun here. So what do y'all think about Fournette? What should we do with him? What should we do with him? I'm trying to find something real quick. Bum, bum, ba-dum. I'm trying to find. Oh well. Good catch by Mike Evans. That's what I'm talking about. What was, what was this? What was this? What was this? Who told Tom Brady to do this? So let me guess. That was Byron Leftwich's fault? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend, folks. What was that? Folks, Brady hurt the offense more. He hurt the offense. I'm telling y'all. Run. Just take off and run. Nope. Ill-advised throw. Awful. What? Donovan Wilson, man. We need a safety that can hit. I'm gonna go back to that play. Nobody was fooled. Donovan Wilson stayed abreast. Stayed with his keys, man. Donovan Wilson. We need a safety that can hit. Got these small itty bitty safeties, man. Nobody's scared of that. Oh, Donovan Wilson. We need a Donovan Wilson. Oh, wait. 3 receivers. Julio, Godwin, Evans, tight end over here. What you think's gonna happen? The Bucs, they be spamming screens, don't they? The Bucs be, I think they be just, they trolling us or something. Like, they spam these screens. What? They thought they was fooling people with that? Awful play call. I don't know how much longer I can take this. You know what's the thing about the Bucs? They make these play calls so obvious. They tip the plays. I want y'all to see what Kyle Van Der Esch is lined up at. And watch what he ends up at. Look, you're running a RPO with Tom freaking Brady. Nobody is fooled. A two-man route. Look at Barr and Van Der Esch. Look, no, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at Donovan Smith. Howie 77. 76. They're not even looking for the ball. They're not even looking for the ball. He's looking like, yeah. It got ugly after this, folks. I don't know how much longer I can take. What was this? What was this about? They had 5 guys that jumped. I don't know how much longer I can take of this, folks. Zeke is awful. Zeke better take a pay cut if he want to stay in the league. He's awful. That's why you don't get running backs a lot of money. He can still catch though. Pass rush. Oh, this is the Cowboys' first round pick at guard. He can play guard. He can play tackle. Probably can play center. Vita with the pressure. Almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count. Nice little play call by Kellen Moore. Levante David called it out. He saw the play. What did Devin White do this game? Does anybody remember what he did? First down's a big first down. I don't remember what Devin White did this whole game. I think this was a third down too. Right here, this is a third down. Great play design. The Bucs just never. This is the 20% I was talking about with the Bucs. the pass rush. Look at this, man. We're not whether Brady signs with the if he resigns with the Bucs or not. The Bucs are nowhere near Super Bowl contention. It doesn't matter if they sign Brady, folks. They're not Super Bowl contenders. They got too many bad spots. They got too many average and below spots. They have an elite right tackle. They have an elite safety. Now, I'm going to say nickel because Winfield's a safety. They have an aging linebacker in Levante Davis. Still good, but average right now. And Devin White is below average. Carlton Davis is average cornerback. Dean is average. Yeah, they don't have like, you feel me? Like, that's like people don't realize y'all better be thankful for that Super Bowl. Because there was so many issues with this team in 2020. The Bucs caught the right moment and they seized the day. But they had these flags before. They just got covered up. Pass rush is awful. All the time in the world. What did Logan Ryan do? What did Logan Ryan do? Anybody explain that? Say this. What are we doing here? Like, look at Trent. Look at this. What the? What was Mike Edwards? Bruh. Man, they was all open. He was gonna be open. He was open. He was open. Jake Ferguson. Look at this. He was open. Why does every team tight end look so much more explosive than ours? Let me ask y'all a question. Do the Bucs got the worst tight end group in the NFL or bottom three? Let me ask y'all this question. Do the Bucs got one of the worst tight end groups in the NFL? What would y'all rank them at? Just overall production, skill set, speed, athleticism, explosiveness. Because when I watch these other teams' tight ends, why do they have like 2 or 3 of these guys? Need some explosive tight ends. No offense to Cade Otton. I'm just saying. What would y'all rank the Bucs tight end group? 1 to 32. Because every tight end looks more explosive than Cade Otton and Cole Keith. Where's our modern day tight end at? We don't have that. I like Tony Pollard. He's a free agent too. Look at the play design. We can't run options. We can't run these plays with Tom Brady. We can't run them. Oh, this is when KJ Britt did some boneheaded stuff. Yeah, KJ Britt right here. Oh, right here. Is that spoken reason in the building? That is that the real spoken reasons? I don't know. I don't know. Is that the real spoken reason? I don't think so. Oh, it is. I couldn't tell. I mean, I saw the name. I'm like, well, shout out to Spoken Reasons, man. He be doing his thing, man. Shout out to you, brother. I saw you a long time ago. You was in another lane back then. You was doing the skit videos and Vine and all that stuff. Um, yeah, I remember you way back in the day. You did those videos with that other guy. A lot of skits and stuff like that when Vine was popping and all that stuff when TikTok kind of kicked off. But I seen you switch your lanes though. I seen your lane switch, man. I like that. Switch them lanes on it. That's how you got to do it, just with the movement. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Spoken Reasons though, man. I appreciate you stopping by. You know what I'm saying? As I done made it. You never know who watching videos, man. You never know. But yeah, y'all give him some love. He a Bucs fan. I mean, he can go watch the other channels and go over there and watch them, but he over here chilling with the Pirates and Sea-Benders. You know what I'm saying? I never seen him in the locker room though. Yeah, he's one of the he one of the originals. Like before, when YouTube was just watching, you just watch videos on YouTube and stuff like that. When the skits and all that stuff started kicking off and all the funny stuff, he was one of the guys, man. Yeah, I remember him at the very beginning of all this stuff they doing now. There's always a beginning. There's always a beginning to trends. All the guys corporate, skin bone, all those guys, they came from this guy, him and a couple other guys. Splack, Spoken Reasons, what's the other guy? It was a couple other guys. They were all on Vine. But yeah, they you know what I'm saying? They started they the OGs of the YouTube funny skit stuff, and it transpired over to Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff like that. He's an OG, folks. That's one of the YouTube OGs as far as that funny stuff. All those funny videos y'all seeing now, go back several years ago. He was already getting millions and millions of views. So all this stuff y'all seeing now on YouTube, OG right there, man. OG. OG, YouTube OG right there. On the funny skit stuff. Yeah, King Botch. Yeah, all those guys, man. King Botch, Paige Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of like in the background now because it comes with the wave. You got to move with the wave. But he's found another lane. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Spoken Reasons, man. He rocked with the Bucs. I didn't even know he was a Bucs fan. I didn't even know. But yeah, let's get back to this funny stuff here with the Bucs. Y'all see KJ Britt? KJ Britt? Yeah. Look at this. Bruh. What's up, Zach? Oh, you wish in the building. Bro, we need some talent, bro. Like, whether y'all want to believe it or not, we need some talent. Y'all don't want to believe me. It's very evident that the Bucs need some talent. They do. All they do is run screens all day. I'm trying to skip through this stuff. I just want to see something. Oh my goodness. What up, Molly Mall? Oh, Cowboys fan in the building. Molly Mall back. I see you, baby. What's good? Look at this. What? Look at Luke. Luke get. Look, if anybody knows about Jason Light, he loves these small school projects. These. Why does he keep drafting these guys? Get the guys that's been going against competition. Most of the NFL, I kid you not, most of the NFL is plagued by big Power 5 school guys. No offense to the small school guys or the HBCUs. There's talent everywhere in the NFL. You know, Division One, AA, formerly now FBS, Division One, AA, you know, stuff like that. Undrafted free agents, guys on the street. Those guys make the team. But the bulk of the NFL players are from D1. Power 5 schools, whether it's top level, mid-level schools, or bottom level. Come on, man. And then even if you're talking about Division 1 schools, you got to go to the cream of the crop schools. This is what schedules matter. Go see who they played, man. Who the heck Luke Gedeke played against? Can he get better? Sure. But as of right now, nah, fam. It's awful right now. He doesn't look. Here's the thing. He don't look ready. That's the problem. Bruh. Is that Fournette again? Sick. Y'all see Fournette? Do y'all see Fournette? I'm so shout out to D-Law. What's his name? D-Law? I'm sick of it. What is Fournette doing? Bruh, he gotta go. Does anybody remember the cap? So do you remember we talked about this? Does anybody remember the cap savings? Because it's almost equal. It's almost equal if you release Fournette as cap savings, you'll save about $3 million. And if you keep him, his cap hit, you know, like it's almost equal. So you're better off getting a running back in the draft. Explosive running back. Nothing against Rachaad White. Nothing against him. So if you release Fournette, $3.5 million you save against the cap. You can get a running back, third, fourth, fifth round. Younger, hungrier, faster, more explosive. To go with for Rachaad White. Rachaad White is a third down back. Rachaad White is not Tony Pollard. We need a Tony Pollard type running back. Explosive running back. Leonard Fournette got to go. This is why I remember we talked about this deal in the offseason about Leonard Fournette. 3 years, $21 million. I think it was $11 million guaranteed or something like that. $10, $11 million guaranteed. And we talked about his contract. He was in New England. Brady picked the phone up and Brady said, bring your back here. Give me Isaiah Pacheco. Actually, no, I'll take Rachaad White. I don't know. It just depends on what type of offense you're running. Pacheco is more explosive. So we need an explosive running back. That's my point. We gave Fournette too much money. And the problem with the Bucs, let me ask y'all this question. I need answers. Where do you rank the Bucs running back group from 1 to 32? Now we named the tight end group. The tight end group is bottom 5. Where do you rank the Bucs running back group? And this will lead into what I'm about to say as far as the Bucs skill positions. I'm working through this with y'all. I'm working through this with y'all. Out of 32 teams, if you look at the Bucs running back group, the room, where do you rank them at? So you know the Bucs need to upgrade at tight end. See, I need answers. Where would you rank them at? I'm gonna say bottom 10. Between 22 and 32. Now think about this, folks. The Bucs got one of the worst tight end groups in the NFL. Bottom 10. One of the worst running back groups in the NFL. Bottom 10. What did I tell you, folks? We don't have the guys that we need to have. And Byron, he got scapegoated. Byron Leftwich was limited with the skill positions. It's bad, folks. It's pretty bad. It's bad, folks. It's worse than y'all thought it was, didn't y'all? Y'all didn't think it was this bad? Look at the screenplay again. You know what's so crazy? I wanted Todd Bowles to go for it right here. This was the 4th and 3 I was talking about. This was the 4th and 3. It was 4th and 3. What did Todd Bowles do? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this scenario? Analytics with the momentum on the Cowboys side. I even called it out. Go back and watch. I got receipts. Go back and watch. Go back and watch what I said. Go for it. You need some momentum. You cannot kick the ball back to the Cowboys in this situation. Situational football. Coaching matters. Coaching matters. What up, Don Breeze 12? George Rivera, what's up? Brent, what's up? Coaching matters. Situational coaching matters. You cannot kick the ball back in this situation and not even try to win the game. Play to lose. You know your team is reeling. You know your defense ain't playing well. You know your offense ain't playing well. They need a spark. They need some confidence. Instill confidence in your team. What did you do? Man, hold up. Playboy. That made the game worse. Roland, what's up, man? This part right here. Remember I told y'all about the Mike McCarthy and Todd Bowles situation? Who's going to muck it up the worst? This is the beginning. Punts the ball like an idiot. And did you know on this drop, we'll go through it. Don't worry, we'll go through it. I don't know how much longer I can take, man. I don't know. With the pass rush. What are we doing with the... Wait a minute, hold up. Hold up. Did the Bucs try to do a stunt? Did the Bucs try to do a stunt, a twist, a TE twist with a linebacker? Did they just try to do it? Did they try to do it? They try to do a stunt. And look, I want y'all to understand this. The Bucs had good spots in this game. Not a lot. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm just here to talk bad about my team. And y'all see it yourself. I'm just pointing out I'm just pointing out major flaws. So don't look at it like, oh, he's talking about the Bucs and he's not a Bucs fan and I'm a football fan first. Bucs fan second. Not even the Avengers would have saved him. Not Earth 616. Not King Kai's house. Beatrice training them. If the Bucs would have won Super Saiyan, they still would have lost the game. They could have called Chainsaw Man, didn't matter. Vampire D, didn't matter. Aaron Yeager, didn't matter. Warhammer Titan, wouldn't have mattered. The Jaw Titan, wouldn't have mattered. Hunter X Hunter, wouldn't have mattered. The Dragon Zord, Voltron, Rodimus Prime, Optimus Prime, Eternity, Thanos, Adam Warlock. Let's keep it real with y'all. It's just bad. They literally tried. Oh, they could have did the Flashpoint. It wouldn't help. Dr. Fate wouldn't help. Constantine wouldn't help. Jazz wouldn't help. Hot Rod. Gogeta, Vegetto, wouldn't have mattered. Fist of the North Star, wouldn't have mattered. Ninja Scroll, wouldn't have mattered. Megatron, wouldn't have mattered. Sailor Moon, wouldn't have mattered. She-Ra, wouldn't have mattered. Moon Knight, wouldn't have mattered. Black Panther, wouldn't have mattered. Black Knight, wouldn't have mattered. Constructicons, wouldn't have mattered. Dinobots, wouldn't have mattered. Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, it didn't matter. That's the point I'm making. This team needs work. That's exactly, it's facts. I'm a cartoon guy. I'm an anime guy. Hey, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Fing Fang Foom, Roblox, Minecraft, it didn't matter. American Gladiators, Double Dare, Carmen Sandiego, it didn't matter. Reading Rainbow, it didn't matter. Battletoads, wouldn't matter. Unicron, wouldn't have mattered. Guardian of the Galaxy, wouldn't matter. DuckTales, Chip and Dale, it didn't matter. But you know, Captain Kangaroo, they tried to run Ash, Pikachu, Raichu, it didn't matter. Mewtwo with Mewtwo's thighs wouldn't have mattered. Right, out of Power of Grayskull, it wouldn't have mattered. Which version of Joker wouldn't have mattered? They try to run a twist. Inspector Gadget wouldn't help this team. Zordon. Nope. R2-D2. We can go Star Wars too. Green Lantern. That's what they need. They need willpower. They had no willpower. Think about this. I'm gonna show y'all. Look at this. They was confused. Oh boy, look at this. Look at this. They just tried to run a twist. Look, what are we doing here? Look at this. Lord have mercy. Look at this. What is this? What is this? And they still ain't getting nowhere. Lightsaber wouldn't have mattered. Kung Lao wouldn't have mattered. Smoke, Cyrax. What? They did all that twisting and turning, and look where they ended up at. Still in front of a lineman. O'Shea Duke Jackson wouldn't have helped him. Kevin Samuels, rest in heaven, wouldn't have helped him. AMS wouldn't have helped him. Shout out to AMS. Mecha Godzilla, Skull Island, none of this stuff would have helped them. They did all this twisting and turning, and they didn't get there. Krang, Donatello, Leonardo, Master, and then nobody. He still got the ball off. I'm not going to go through this whole game, folks. I just wanted to show y'all the first half. Kwame Brown. This is a good play right here by the defense right here. Good play. We just got some holes, folks. Black Adam wouldn't help him either. Oh my! Hold up. Did y'all see Hakeem Hicks? Did you see Hakeem Hicks swim move? Look at this. He spent 5 seconds on the swim move. He spent 5 seconds on the swim move and ended up going nowhere. Pass rush. Look at this. What do we do? Why can't we get a pass rush? What the heck is going on here? What is this? Hakeem Hicks. Oh my. He did all that and went nowhere. I think any one of us could block Hakeem Hicks. Just don't get bull rushed, you know. He wanted to do the swim move, didn't go anywhere. No, folks, we got a lot of holes, folks. Y'all don't realize this, man. We got a lot of holes. Let's keep it real. Levante David, like, how long do we keep him? Do we keep him another season? We're not Super Bowl contenders, folks. This is the point I'm making, and I hope y'all understand this. But we're not going to be Super Bowl contenders with or without Tom Brady. I don't care what Todd Bowles say. Hashtag, what did your eyes tell you? Hashtag, what do your eyes tell you? Because I know what it tells me. And look, the Bucs been bad the whole season. They've been bad the whole season. Oh, Nacho in his one play a day, one play a game. Look what I did. I'm Nacho. What is this? What is this? Pass rush. Bro, our pass rush is so weak. So we got major problems, folks. We got major problems. What is this? No pass rush, man. The Bucs got old fast. They got to get rid of Akeem Hicks. He got to go. He doesn't do anything. Like, and he's playing every snap. Folks, we got major problems. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, we do. And if you think a 46-year-old quarterback gonna fix these problems, you are out of your freaking mind. Not even Tom Brady can save this team moving forward. Because the thing about the Bucs are limited. If you bring Tom Brady back and you give him an extension, that means you still have to pay. You already owe him $35 million now. So if you give him an extension, you lighten the cap hit up for the 2023 season, but you don't have to pay him in 2024. So you're going to be right back in the same situation. The Bucs put themselves in a sugar honey iced tea situation. What is this? This is a team that did not belong in that game. Home game too. Pass rush. Look at that. Pass rush. Do y'all realize how bad it is now? It wasn't so bad in 2020. It wasn't bad in 2021. But 2022, this team fell off a cliff. Look at the pass rush. What is this? Is that my new hashtag? What is this? Remember, Todd Bowles punted the ball. Cowboys went right down the field to change the game. Change the entire freaking game. What is this? The Bucs got some major holes, folks. Oh, Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna save us. No, this team fell off a cliff. Why? You know what? Let me take that back. They didn't fall off a cliff. They're hanging off a cliff. Oh, Hakeem Hicks again. Watch him right here. Oh my gosh. We gotta bring Tom Brady back. He's gonna save us. He's gonna make us Super Bowl contenders again. I know we got holes in other areas. I know, but this one guy is gonna change the culture. It's getting worse. It's getting worse, folks. Y'all think this bad? I mean, what can the Bucs do next season? This upcoming season, what can they do? Seriously, to be major players, they can't do nothing in free agency. They can't do anything. By your powers combined, I am captain. It don't work. It don't work like that. Get out your fantasy world, Bucs fans. It don't work like that. The Bucs went all in. They got what they wanted. Now you got to pay the consequences. This is the reality, folks. You might not like how I sound. You might not like my tone, but it is what it is. This is the reality. The only way the Bucs can figure this out is they got to strike gold on the OC. They got to strike gold in the draft. And somehow, some way, big jumps from Joe Tryon, Soyinka, Logan Hall, Luke Gedeke. And if Brady not here, Kyle Trask come in and beast. And Mike Evans and Chris Godwin gets a connection. And find another left tackle. And add another running back. See all that stuff I got to name? See, you see how many things I got to name for the Bucs to be at that level? Look Speaking of Hakeem Hicks, another swim move. Why does he keep doing swim moves? He's going nowhere fast. I see one scenario for the Bucs to be a Super Bowl contender. I just gave you the whole scenario. Does anybody understand the Infinity Gauntlet? Do you understand the gems? There's one particular gem that you don't play with. Does anybody understand the Infinity Gauntlet? Did anybody understand that saga? Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet, and Infinity Watch with Adam Warlock, Thanos, and all those. The original story. Did you understand the one gem? Do you know what gem I'm talking about? I'm trying to correlate these things together. Do you understand what the Bucs did? Sacrifice. Do you understand? No, that's not it. That's not the stone I'm talking about. Nope, that's not the stone I'm talking about. I'm trying to have a little fun here, folks. You know, I'm a Marvel guy, so I'm trying to have a little fun here with football. Do you understand the stone I'm talking about? Boom! Somebody got it. Somebody got it right. There was one stone you don't play with. It's really two, but it's one in particular one. It's one in particular that you really don't want to play with. The Bucs made a move in 2020 that changed the franchise for the next 2 years. 2020, 2021. The reality, there you go. The reality of the situation was the Bucs were all in and they ran it back. Guess who's knocking at the door? The Reaper. You don't play with the Soul Stone. You don't play with the Soul Stone. Because whatever you got to sacrifice, you got to give up something. If you want it right now, you got to give up something. Yeah, you can use the reality stone works in this conversation as well. But the Soul Stone you don't play with. What did the Bucs give up to get what they want? You got what you wanted in 2020. 2021, you try to run it back. In 2022, the 3 wheels fell off. Does anybody know how hard it is to drive with 3 wheels? With one wheel off? This is Rams and the Bucs are in the same situation. Salary cap issues, an aging roster, and can't make a lot of moves. And you could miss me with this. Oh, the salary cap is a myth crap. Because look at the Saints. Look at the New Orleans Aints. They've been pushing them back for so long. But the reality is, pay up. Did you see the Mike Thomas situation? If he's on the roster, I think in March, they got to give him like $34 million. And if he then it's another game. If he makes 4 games and then 60 million, something like that. It's weird. They have no tradable guys. They got to cut guys and eat cap. Guess what the Bucs heading at? The Bucs have no long-term plans. They don't. They're living in the moment. And as an NFL franchise, you don't want to be in that situation. You want to always look ahead. Always be ready to make the move when you need to make the move. Look at the pass rush. Look at this. What is this? The Bucs got some work to do, folks. Look at the pass rush. Tom Brady is not going to save this team, folks. I don't even know why y'all think that. Look, if he's a part of the team this year, great. But you understand how this is going to work out. The Bucs can't run it back. They can't run it back with the same players plus draft class. It don't work like that. They got so many free agents. 23, 24 free agents. Where are they going? You can't even think about other guys. No OC. Anthony Nelson is a 4-year player. Tyler Smith, rookie left tackle / guard. Getting manhandled by a rookie. Cowboys always draft in the trenches. They do. They always drafting. Front 7 in the trench. They always there. Tyler Smith is from Tulsa, a rookie. Can play guard on either side and can play tackle on either side and play at an elite level. Anthony Nelson, a 4-year player, can't do nothing with the rookie. What did I tell you, folks? Anthony Nelson is serviceable, and we have a lot of guys on the roster that are either average or below. I don't know who came up with this top 5 roster crap. You mean to tell me 2 years ago you made an argument of the Bucs being a top 5 roster? Who told y'all that? Did y'all know everybody that scored in the Super Bowl wasn't even on the roster the year before? The Bucs are in trouble, whether Brady is here or not. The best thing for the Bucs to do in this situation, because if you don't get Tom Brady, you ain't getting no primetime games. You can kiss those goodbye. You're not getting any primetime games. Who wants to see a Tom Brady-less Bucs? Nobody. And if he do come back, it's going to be a freaking spectacle. It's going to be a freaking Sugar Honey Iced Tea show. Just the things that are around him. As good as Tom Brady still is, it's just the stuff around him, that he ain't gonna want no part of. And the media is gonna make it even worse for you Bucs fans. It was already bad. Byron Leftwich, Tybo blaming everybody but him. He's not a part of y'all. Tom Brady is still good. It's the rest of the team around him. They didn't want to include Tom Brady in the trash that we've seen this season. I'm going to stop right here, folks. You get where I'm going with this, because the game was over right here. The only reason why we're going to get primetime games is because of Tom Brady, and they're going to want to see, is this your last season again? Now we got to go through the same crap again. That kicker was awful. But you get my drift. The Bucs are they are a cluster. TF? What? I don't know, folks. It's some dark days ahead if they don't get this right. And y'all know it too. Y'all don't want to believe it, but the reality is some dark days ahead of us. It's some dark days ahead if they don't get this right. I'm talking about a couple years removed from the Super Bowl to top 5 pick if they don't do this right. And you know they're going to talk bad about us. I told y'all was trash without Brady, Gronkowski, and Antonio Brown. Y'all know it's coming. If the Bucs don't have a winning season this season coming up, you know you're gonna hear from everybody out there. But look on the bright side. If Tom Brady leaves, you ain't got to worry about no Patriots fans no more or Tom Brady fans, right? That's what y'all want, right? Some dark days ahead. I hope you Bucs fans are prepared, at least mentally, because I am. Because the product that I've seen this season, it's like, my goodness, where can the Bucs go after this? Where? Let me ask y'all this question. When y'all saw this game, after this game, where is the arrow pointing at for this franchise moving forward? Let's be honest. Where is the arrow pointing at for this franchise? Remember now, they took the soul stone. They took the soul stone and they sacrificed. They got a Super Bowl, but where is the arrow pointing at moving forward? Because as fans, we want something to cheer for. We want to spend our hard-earned money to go to these games. I fly to these games. I go to the games. I try to go to a couple a year, right? But where is the arrow pointing at? Seriously. Just look at the team. 8-10. Hold up. Y'all got to see this. I'm sorry. This play right here gonna sum it up for y'all. Take a look at this. Bruh. Not even a Hail Mary. Couldn't even get a Hail Mary off. Do you understand why? Look. Right here. He's beat. I mean, for Christ's sake. Bucs fans, I need y'all to wake up. The Bucs have the Soul Stone. They gave it up to the Rams. The Rams don't have it no more. It's going somewhere. The Infinity Stone Crusher. Bucs fans, I need you to take the reality stone. Take your googly eyes off, your Tom Brady goggles off, and look at the franchise. Take your googly eyes off, your Tom Brady glasses, and look at what's in front of you. Get in reality. If you think Tom Brady is going to fix the issues with this team now, the direction it is heading in, no OC, head coach in question, roster, what you going to do with the roster? Hashtag, what does your eyes tell you? Do you understand how does the reality stone work? It puts a facade up, a mirage, a fake world. When you want yourself to believe, remember Scarlet Witch, Wanda. She made a whole entire city, made her own reality, covered up the real. Until it was time to come back to the real world. And if you think having Tom Brady back is going to make everything sweet, the Bucs are in a bad situation. And this game literally told y'all that. All season long, y'all saw how the team was playing. The sign was there. The reality was right there in our face. The reality was right in our face. A lot of us didn't want to believe it, but it's here now. I warned y'all in 2020 how this is going to turn out. This is the worst case scenario. The future don't look too bright with or without Tom Brady. Because if you bring him back, now you got a 46-year-old statue that don't want to take hits with a new OC and some different parts. The receiving core pretty much going to stay the same. The O-line going to pretty much stay the same outside of left tackle. So you might see some improvement, but you're asking for major problems. And it's funny how the media builds up a team, and then all of a sudden when things are going bad, they don't want nothing to do with you. That's how the media works, folks. That's why I never get caught up into that. The programming. They built this up in 2020. Oh, the Bucs, you know what I'm saying? The Bucs won the Super Bowl, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the next season, 13. I stayed humble. But I told y'all how to say. What did Doctor Strange do to Iron Man? One scenario to get to stay afloat. I gave y'all the scenario. Don't worry. Don't believe me. Just watch. Doctor Strange finger. One scenario. And look how many things got to fall in place for the Bucs to be still considered a Super Bowl contender. You got to fix the left side. You got to get a better running game. You got to get an OC. You got to hope Tom Brady don't crash and fall apart. Your defense got to play better. Pass rush got to be good. The O-line got to be, the interior got to be top 5, top 10. And you got to get all the bounces during the season. And you got to avoid injuries. That's the one scenario, folks. And you got to hit on some draft picks. And your draft picks from the last couple years got to make a big leap. Tryon, Logan Hall, Cade Otton, Shaun White. I mean, a gigantic leap. To be, look at the last 4 teams. Let me ask y'all a question. The last 4 teams, Eagles, 49ers, Bengals, Chiefs. What do they have all in common? They have a few things in common. But what's one of the things that stand out about those teams they have in common? When you look at the Bucs team and look at those 4 teams, how far apart are we from those teams? I'll give you a hint. One of the things that those teams have in common, running game. They all can run the ball. I just gave y'all one. I'm helping y'all out. How close are we to those teams? Be for real. At the Bucs' current state, well, we already know they're not close. I'm just saying, going into 2023, how close are we? Seriously. If the Bucs want to be competitive, they can be. Are they going to be Super Bowl favorites going into the season? After this season? No. After this past season? No. Because the Bucs got so many issues. Salary cap, roster. Then if you want to go further, you want to go dig deeper down, left side of the O-line, running back situation, tight end situation, D-line. Like, they got so many areas they got to fix. And first of all, they got to get under the cap. Overthecap.com, $55 million, $54 million, or $55 million, round it up. Over the cap? So let me guess. They're just going to push money to 2024. Okay, great. Fast forward to 2024, we're having the same conversation again. And what? The Bucs, what, 10-7, 11-6, 12-5 at best? And get eliminated in the playoffs, and then we're gonna have the same conversation again. And then we're gonna have a conversation about the head coaching situation. You just hired an OC. We're finna transition to the OC conversation. You just hired an OC, quarterback in flux, season's over with. Okay, 2024 here. What's Brady gonna do? I'm retired. So now you're stuck with this OC, and then Todd Bowles might get fired. Or he somehow survives with a 10-7, 11-6, 12-5 season. He survives. But Brady's gone. And then that season, you got all that money tied into. You see where I'm going with this, folks? The Bucs are in a weird, awkward situation, man. It's like they want to believe that they still reloading, and then it's like, okay, I get it, but what you gonna reload with? What are you reloading with? You gotta take care of your guys. You gotta push Mike Evans and Chris Godwin money back, and Vita. You gotta push his money back to 2024. If the Bucs want to be competitive in 2023, they gotta push the money back to 2024. And the guys you're gonna be able to sign, it ain't gonna be the cream of the crop. It's gonna be just like this past season. A bunch of older guys with might have some juice left. That's why it pays to have salary cap flexibility. Now the Bucs can get out of the salary cap. They can get under the salary cap, but they have to make a ton of moves. Some hard decisions. I can name three off top, four from the top of my head. Donovan Smith, Cameron Brate, Leonard Fournette, and Jake Kamada. And let all the guys that have no years left, let them go. All the old guys. But the guys that got years left, you got to get rid of them. That you can replace with cheaper guys. Lightning Films, what's up, man? Tanner, what's up? You got to get rid of all the aging veterans, and you're gonna have to cut people. Let the older guys walk, the guys that have no years left, and the guys that have years that you can replace with something cheaper, and still with bigger upside. You can get another punter. I mean, yeah, you can get another field goal kicker with range. You can get another running back. You can get another left tackle. You can get another tight end. That's why when people try to use the past to rectify the present and the future, it don't work like that. That's why I was trying to tell y'all. Every season is different. The Bucs won the Super Bowl in 2020. How the mighty have dropped. And don't get me wrong, the Bucs are not they're not a bot. Like, look, they went 8-10. So slightly below average, right? So that's between what, 17 and 21. And that's with Tom Brady. Who would have thought this was coming? Because the prior seasons, up until this season, you was like, oh, the Bucs gonna be straight because they went 11-5, Super Bowl, right? 4 games straight, right? And then 13-4, which I said that was the peak Bucs. Brady had what, 40 touchdowns, 43 touchdowns, 5,300 yards. I think that was peak, in my opinion. That was the peak Bucs in 2021. And in 2022, I was like, all right, we can still win double-digit games. But boy, I was wrong. It is what it is. We all make predictions. But no season is the same. No season is the same. Let me repeat this. What happened in 2020 and 2021 has sugar, honey, iced tea to do with 2022 when the Bucs went 8-10. Those wins don't mean nothing in 2022. Do you understand that part? Do I need to break it down in 1+1 language or kindergarten language or A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the words that are coming out my mouth? But the Bucs in 2020 and the Bucs in 2021, bro, we in 2023, man. This team just went 8-10. What the hell that got to do with this season? What we just saw. But I'm just saying, I don't want to hear that. Reality stone. I need you to touch it. Remove your goggles off. Take your fanboy goggles off, your Brady goggles or your fanboy goggles, and look at the reality. The Bucs are 8-10. 2020 don't mean nothing. Nothing to 2022. Has no connection. Not one game is the same. So I'm trying to tell you, every season is different. Even when the Bucs ran it back, that was a different season because they went 13-4. 8-0 against bad teams. 5-4 against teams with a competent roster, competent coach that can play with us. Let that sink in for a second. They went 13-4. 8-0 against bad teams in 2021. 5-4 against teams that can play with them. And the roster changed. It had a turnover. The roster this year had a turnover. A slight turnover. 17 new players. Aging veterans. It's hard to win like that. And if you're going to get aging veterans, you better make sure you get the right ones. And the Bucs didn't get the right ones. Look, there's other teams that picked up aging veterans. Anthony Barr, Carlos Dunlap, and there's some other guys, JPP, Ndamukong Suh, who's on the Eagles, enjoying him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that it's a very tricky thing when you mess with these older veterans. It's very tricky. Cole Beasley was like, I'll play with y'all. And then one game later, the next game, he was like, I'm out. And then later on in the season, he goes back to Buffalo. Meanwhile, the Bucs over here scrambling around looking at their OC. It's his fault. No, man. Coaching, OC, quarterback. Those are the three main problems. The three main problems for the Bucs this season was head coach, OC, quarterback. Now they had other problems. They had other problems. I'm talking about major problems. And they're all interconnected. They're all interconnected. Three major problems. Head coach, OC, quarterback. Starts there. That's how structure works. When you're having problems in your business, who is ultimately responsible? The janitor or the CEO? Do you understand how business work? Do you understand how structure work? Some of you are like, oh, it's not the CEO fault that the janitor was a no, man. It's your company. It's your business. That's why I wouldn't want to do business with a lot of you guys. Some of you guys think crazy. No accountability. You want to blame everybody else when things go bad. When things go good, you're looking at one person. Oh, well, the reason why the Bucs win is because of Tom Brady. Are you serious? Well, the reason why the Bucs win is because of one player. Also, let me guess. So the reason why the Bucs won the Super Bowl is because of one player. 11 on 11, but one player is the reason why. Or 22 starters. And the only reason why the Bucs won the Super Bowl is because of one player. So the defense had nothing to do with it. The running game, nothing. It was just one player. Do you understand football is not a one-on-one sport? Boxing, tennis, yeah, I can understand that because that's all you. Even the football players tell you it was a team effort, and you don't want to believe that because the fanboy goggles are on your eyes. The players talk about this all the time. It was a team effort, but what the media do? Brainwashed you to believe that it was one player. That's when they do those stupid wins and loss records for players, for quarterbacks. I laugh. It's not an individual stat. So, Bucs fans, be careful. You have fans out there that do not care about the team. They care about one player. That's their whole narrative. That's their whole agenda. It doesn't matter. You can present them with facts. You can present them with film. I can show film all season long. They don't care. Because all they see is one player on that field. Forget the other 10 on the field. They see one player. That's all that matters to them. And if you run across people like that, in the conversation, trust me, I'm telling y'all, in the conversation, anybody that thinks like that in general, in the conversation, end it, because you're going to be spinning in circles. You're not going anywhere with them. They're not going to comprehend what you're saying. You can present them with cold, hard facts. They don't care. They care about their player. They think football is a individual sport. The Bucs had multiple issues. Coach, OC, on the field. Coach, OC, quarterback. It starts there. Now, if you want to add in the other stuff, that's fine. You want to add in all that other stuff, that's fine. Because there was other issues as well. But the three major issues. The reason why the Bucs went 8-10, coaching, quarterback. Because just as much as you can give them credit when they win, well, when they lose, I'm pointing at you. This is why I love how I think, because I don't think in a box. That's why a lot of fans, that think like that, the fans that think like, oh, it's his fault. We don't have no correlation. We can't have a legit conversation because your mind is already set on it's that guy's fault. What? This is why I say Byron Leftwich was not the only problem. I've been saying this for years to the Bucs community. Before Brady got here, I preached the same exact theory. The truth of the matter, it's not one player fault. I've been doing this for a few years now. But everything I bring up outside of the one player that you like or don't like, you don't want to hear it. I was having a conversation the other day on Twitter. The guy literally said the Bucs won the Super Bowl because all they did was change quarterback. And he said it he typed it out like it wasn't like he believed himself too. The beautiful thing about when people do stuff like that and you present them facts behind that, context behind that, and they still refute that, in Control Alt Delete, shut down. I'm out. Peace. The dude said all the Bucs did was change quarterback and they won Super Bowl. And there was not just me, but there was a couple other guys that was like, So Gronkowski, AB, Fournette, Tristan Wirfs, Winfield Jr., Ryan Suckup don't matter? No. Control Alt Delete, shut down. I'm out. I got up out of there. I was like, oh no, I'm out. Wrong. And the media tried to do the same thing. They tried. So this season for the Bucs, first and foremost, they need an OC. Let's talk about the OC situation. They interviewed Clint Kubiak, the Denver Broncos passing game coordinator. Are you serious? So there's rumors going around that the candidates that the Bucs are looking at. Now, what did I tell you about the Bucs candidates? I gave y'all a warning. Oh, Joe Bucs fan? Oh, I don't even know who they look. I think I've seen them before. I think they have a website or something like that. But here's the thing about those other guys. The other Bucs guys, the channel, or most of the guys, they live on Twitter. They can't come on here because for whatever reason, it don't translate like how I translate. Like, because they get behind the keyboard and they'll type and write these articles and stuff like that. But if you bring them into reality, like the real world, because you can sit behind a keyboard and say what you want to say. But see, when you come into like a live stream and you got to sit in front of people, hundreds of people or thousands of people that view your channel, they don't have the guts. That's why that's why they live on Twitter. They live on Twitter. They literally, you don't want to be seen, but you want to be read. Does that make sense? They'd rather be read than seen. See, I'm the opposite. I don't have Twitter fingers. I don't be typing all day long. I want you to hear what I got to say, so you can hear the voice. You can see me have a direct conversation, because having a conversation typing is very difficult. I don't have Twitter fingers. I don't live behind a keyboard. I don't. That's the difference between me and a lot of those guys in the Bucs spaces. They live behind keyboards. And then when they come from behind the keyboard, they do a lot of goofy stuff. That's why I don't rock with them. I respect what they do, but that's not my energy. They wouldn't work with me because my tone, my aura is just, it'll overshadow the bull crap. And then now you got to be real now. Because what you get right here is you going to get it in person. That's why you never see me do no goofy stuff. I don't follow narratives. I tell you facts. I give you exactly what's presented. I give you some opinions, subjective conversations, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also objective with a logical thought process. 1 + 1 is 2. But you always got those guys that, 1 + 1 is 2, but, and you be like, well, is 1 + 1 2? Is that a fact? Yes, but Control or delete, I'm out. I don't want to talk to you because you're gonna try to spin that into something else. It's a sky blue. Yeah, it's blue, but we can't talk. Is this black? Is this hoodie blue? Is this true blue? Yes, it's true blue. But see, true blue and no. They try to spin stuff, and it becomes a whole conversation. Then it becomes combative and argumentative, and then you got the personal shots. Then when they don't have nothing, and then when you try to correct them and bring them back to the 1 + 1, they get mad, they get upset, start calling you names. I can't handle it. Brady, AB, Gronkowski, Tristan Wirfs, Winfield Jr., Ryan Suckup, Leonard Fournette. All 7 of those guys replaced previous guys. That's 1 + 1. That's the 1 + 1 I'm talking about. 7 new starters. Fournette eventually became the starter. Rojo out of here. Where's Rojo? What is this? Where's Rojo? Where's Peyton Barber? Where's Wale? Where's DeMar Dotson? Where's Matt Gay? Who did Winfield Jr. replace? Who did Gronk take over from? Was AB a starter? That's the 1+1. Well, yeah, but see, they were on the team, but were they on the team? Yeah. All right, in the conversation. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to add subjective reasoning behind it. Feelings. Well, the reason why they was on the team is because, were they on the team? Yeah, but no. Were they starters? I mean, yeah, they were starters, but they didn't really do much. It's always something with those guys. It's always something. It's always something. Well, but it's not like they contributed a lot. Did everybody score in the Super Bowl? Were they on the roster in 2019? No, they wasn't on the roster. Everybody that scored in the Super Bowl, it wasn't on the roster. But they really didn't do much. Did Brady throw 3 interceptions in the NFC Championship game against the Packers? Yeah, but it was the 3 interceptions didn't really affect the game. Control, Alt, Delete. I don't want to talk to you. There's no reason in which you don't even want to reason. You want to argue and rebuttal and it can be combative. And then when you get checked and you get brought back to the real fact, you get mad and get in your feelings. No, I don't want to talk to you. That's why those guys don't come on here. Because it's a lose-lose situation for those guys. Because when they spew all that subjective reasoning and that emotional response, and I stand on my square with the facts and the objective thinking, the logic. The Bucs were 8-10. Oh well, yeah, they were 8-10, but the Bucs played bad this year. They wasn't really that bad. What? Anyway, let's get back to the OC conversation. What did I tell you about the Bucs OC conversation? Look at the Bucs candidates. Scraping the bottom of the barrel? So let me get this straight. Jim Bob Cooter, Clint Kubiak, Keenan McCardle, who's never been OC? You didn't get Bill O'Brien. He's back with New England. Whoa. Are you shocked? Are you shocked? Are you shocked that Bill O'Brien went to New England? Anybody with a football mind frame would have told you he ain't coming to Tampa. But Bucs fans, we can get Bill O'Brien. Delusional. They don't want to see what's the reality. They want to believe that we're going to do everything to get Brady back. It doesn't matter if you get Brady back or not. The reality. Get to the reality. Get out of your stupid fantasy world. Oh, well, we can get Bill O'Brien. Oh, we can get Todd Monken. Meanwhile, the Bucs interviewing Jim Bob Cooter and Clint Kubiak and Keenan McCardle. Pep Hamilton, a respectable coordinator. He's with the Texans. He said, no, I'm good. Turn it down. He got 2 years left on the contract with the Texans. He's like, no, I'm good. I got a son that plays high school football in Houston. I'm straight. What did I tell y'all about the Bucs OC search? What did I tell y'all? You think you can get a top OC? Did you really think? Let me run down these names again. Clint Kubiak. Jim Bob Cooter. Matter of fact, I'll give you Jim Bob when he was the OC with Detroit. The offense wasn't that good. In 2016, 20th in scoring offense. 21st in yards. 11th in passing. 30th in rushing. It's 2016. 2017, 7th in scoring. 13th in yards. 6th in passing yards. 32nd in rushing. Shall I keep it going? We'll keep it going. 2018, Jim Bob Cooter. Scoring offense, 25th. Total yards, 24th. Passing offense, 20th. Rushing offense, 23rd. That's who the Bucs are interviewing. What y'all think? Y'all think the top OC to come here with the quarterback situation with no certainty and a head coaching situation that's like, this might be hot seat for him. Can you imagine if an OC, a top flight OC, take this job and it goes bad and Todd Bowles get fired? That means that OC and his whole staff going to be looking for another job. Again, the Bucs situation is not a great situation for upcoming OC. A Shane Stinch, Eagles OC. A Ben Johnson, Detroit OC. He's staying with Detroit. Seattle's OC. Brian Johnson, the Philadelphia Eagles quarterbacks coach, who coached Kyle Trask in college. Now he's coaching Jalen Hurts. But look at the type of quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, his name is becoming a hot commodity. Why would he come to a team with question marks? Why would a hot OC come to the Bucs? Young, innovative mind, come to the Bucs when they got questions at quarterback. Y'all understand how this works? If I'm looking for a job and I'm at a job, I currently have a job. I'm an assistant or a deputy. I'm not the actual CFO or CTO, or CIO, C-level suite guys, right? I want one of those jobs, but I'm like the assistant, right? That's like assistant GM. I want to be called a GM, but right now I'm assistant GM, and I'm looking around the NFL. Why would I take a job that has so many question marks? My name is got nothing but green around it. Good. When you take positions, you look at the whole situation. You understand how that works? You don't take a job because, I'm gonna take it because I want to work. Because you could take the job and be miserable. You could take the job and be out of a job, just like that. The Bucs situation is not a great situation for a top level young OC, quarterbacks coach, passing game coordinator. That's why you see the Bucs names attached to guys that you be like, what? Because if that's the case, why are the hot OC's names not attached to the Bucs? I think Todd Bowles' philosophy wants to change. He don't want to become a passing team. He wants to become a tougher team, which I can respect that. If he wants the Bucs to be tougher, then the offensive scheme got to change. Which I don't mind that. But you got to get the right personnel. Everything got to line up. Personnel, scheme, coaching, everything got to line up. And the Bucs just had some coaching changes. So when the Bucs do get the OC, that'll give you an idea of what they're going to do. Because all you got to do is go see where he came from. You get what I'm saying? So many question marks, and we're going to continue to have these conversations until the Bucs get the OC. Because once the Bucs get the OC, then we can see, is there a connection with Todd Bowles? Is there a connection with Tom Brady? What has he done in the past? What was it? Does he have offensive coordinator experience? If he does, did he have a successful stint? Did he get fired? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Because you got to ask these questions. I'm sure the Bucs are doing the same thing. They're doing their due diligence because you don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too long. Because before you know it, March here, free agency, and then draft in April. Boom, boom, boom. You gotta get things in place. You gotta get your staff in place. You gotta go to the Senior Bowl, the East-West game. You gotta start scouting these guys, pro days. You gotta have your staff together. But until that happens, question marks, question marks, question marks. We're gonna have these question marks everywhere. especially on the offensive side of the ball. But Jim Bob Cooter, let me guess, that's a hot OC, right? He's on everybody's radar. Okay. If they get Jim Bob Cooter, all right. Okay. The Raiders signed Tyler Johnson. They said Thaddeus. Look at the names that they are attaching to the Bucs. Thaddeus Lewis. He's already on the Bucs as an assistant receiver coach. Didn't the Bucs get rid of their receiver coach? I'm gonna repeat. Thaddeus Lewis, assistant receiver coach. Didn't they just fire the receiver coach? So now you want to make so now the assistant is coming up in the offensive coordinator. So you're gonna go from assistant receiver coach to OC. Look, I mean, I'm just gonna give you a look at the names that's attached to the Bucs. I'm just saying. Kevin Patula, Eagles passing game coordinator. Now the Eagles, what the Eagles doing right now is they're doing pretty good. Nick Sirianni, Shane Stinchen, I can't pronounce the last name, but the Philadelphia OC, and then you got Kevin Patula, passing game coordinator. He's the guy that looks at the passing charts. You know, he coordinates it and say, okay, these are just good throws, these are bad throws. You know, the coordinator. He's a passing game coordinator. He has ties to Todd Bowles. He has ties to Todd Bowles. He had his first full-time assistant role under Todd Bowles when Todd Bowles was with the Jets. When Todd Bowles brought his guys after that, you know, when he had the 10-6 season, then he brought his guys in, you know, and his drafts and all that, and it got awful. It got worse every year. Well, Kevin Patullo was a part of that. He was with Todd Bowles when he was with the Jets. And you see how that ended? Go ask the Jets fans. They'll tell you all about Todd Bowles. It was horrible. So I hope we don't do that. I hope Todd Bowles don't do it to us. He was the quarterback coach for 2 years with Todd Bowles. I just hope Todd Bowles don't do us like he did the Jets. He had 4 years with them. It got worse every year. So that's a name that's been attached to the Bucs. So, I mean, it will be a nice, fresh mind. He's 41, young, fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't hurt the Bucs to have somebody fresh, right? But quarterback situation. What's going on there? Question marks. Brian Johnson, Eagles quarterback coach. So you got the passing game coordinator for the Eagles and the quarterback coach, the guy that's coaching Jalen Hurts. For those of you that know who Brian Johnson is, he played for the University of Florida. He was at Utah, played Florida. You know. He was an OC in Houston. He was a quarterback coach in Florida. He was an OC in Florida in 2020. He's the quarterback coach for the Eagles. Hot name. It's a hot name. He's going up the ranks. His next job will be an OC or assistant OC, whatever. You know, he's going up the ranks. But here's the funny thing about catching those young guys: you got to catch the right one. You got to catch the right one. You got to catch the right guy, because every move the Bucs make this all season, it's vital, because the Bucs are in a limbo, lukewarm situations. Like, they're not a really, really bad team, and they're not really, really good. They're like floating in the middle. If they make the right moves, they can move up to the tier 1, tier 2 teams. If they make the right moves. If they make the wrong moves this offseason, they'll go into the tier 3, tier 4 teams. And they'll just spin in circles. And this is with or without Brady. Let me make that clear. With or without Brady, if they don't make the right moves, they're going to go up to tier 1, tier 2, Most likely tier 2. Or if they don't make the right moves, they're going to go into the bottom tiers. So OC, man, makes a big difference. Frank Wright. Whoever gets him, shout out to you. If the Bucs can find a way to get Frank Wright, I think that'll help the Bucs quite a bit. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. He got a bad deal in the Indianapolis Colts. He got a bad deal. And I think Frank wants to be a head coach again too. But if the Bucs can find a way to get him, get him. I think it'll work. That's an older guy, but I just like his brain. You know what I'm saying? And we saw it in the Indianapolis Colts. I mean, he can coach. He just got shafted by the owner and the GM, Chris Ballard, and Jim Irsay, doofuses. And our GMs, our GM is not like Chris. I mean, well, Chris Ballard has drafted pretty well, but our owner is not like a Jim Irsay, goofy. You know what I'm saying? I want to use that word goofy because these all goofy to me. I would like Frank Wright as the OC or Brian Johnson. Byron Leftwich got an interview with the Ravens. Then, of course, you got Todd Munkins, previous Bucs OC. You want to go back down that path again? I mean, he looks good in college. Clint Kubiak, though? The Bucs wanted to interview Pep Hamilton. He said no. Keenan McCardle? The Vikings receiver coach? He interviewed with the Patriots, but the Patriots ended up hiring Bill O'Brien. Go figure. If the Bucs can find a way to get Frank Wright, I'll be ecstatic. Or Brian Johnson. I will be ecstatic. Because when you get the OC, the quarterback situation becomes quite clear, right? You late, man. I already said that. You so late. I don't know where you came from. Come on, Bucks Life 954. You so late. I've been said that. I said that like an hour ago. Like, you got to catch up, man. You just be saying anything, man. You just be behind, bro. I see you, man. You just be. I see you. Catch up, man. Catch up. I said it about 30 minutes ago. Catch up, man. You ain't talking to no. You're not talking to no Rudy Poop. You know what I'm saying? Like I do research too, man. I think like chess. I'm like 2 steps ahead. Catch up. But anyway, in the Bucs quarterback situation, Kyle Trask, Blaine Gabbert. And I heard people mention Jacoby Brissett, Baker Mayfield, Derek Carr. If y'all complaining about Tom Brady, y'all finna complain about them more. If you're complaining about Tom Brady is leaps and bounds better than those guys that I just named at this stage of his career. You kind of want somebody close enough. Jacoby Brissett? Baker Mayfield? What? Time to tell y'all, man, if Brady don't come back, boy, y'all better prepare yourself, man. It's almost like you get Jacoby Brissett, you basically you ain't going nowhere with him. And then Baker Mayfield, I mean, okay. He was with the Browns, man. Had a top flight O-line, running game, nice receiving core, and still didn't do nothing. And you think he gonna come to the Bucs and do something? Get Baker Mayfield out your freaking heads. Jimmy G, it all depends on the OC. The OC got to match the quarterback, man. If you get an aggressive OC, these quarterbacks ain't gonna work. If you get an aggressive OC, they ain't gonna work. And if you get a conservative OC, they can work. A ball controlled, type of quarterback, it'll work. Jimmy G will work. Derek Carr will work. Baker Mayfield, Jacoby Brissett, Lane Gabbert, Kyle Trask, they can work. But it can't work with it's not going to work with an aggressive OC. You get what I'm saying? And you already had the problems with the Bucs scoring the ball. So if you think 18 points a game was bad, how many points do you think these guys will give you? How many points do you think these guys are going to give you? So what was it? 28, 30, 30, and then 18. The last 4 years, Byron Leftwich is the OC. 28 points, 30 points, 30 points, and there's a big drop off of 18. Basically 2 touchdowns. And then you're gonna bring one of these quarterbacks in with a new OC and score more than 18 points a game. You already complaining about the OC not scoring enough points. 1 year out of 4 years he was here. 1 year, 18 points out of there. So what about the 28 points a game and the 30 points a game and the 30 points a game in the previous 3 seasons? Did they even consider? Did they even factor in? No. They said, no, 18 points a game, you made Tom Brady look bad, you out of here. So now you need a new OC and a possible new quarterback that can score more than 18 points a game. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw Jacoby Brissett. Even Saints fans talking about him as a quarterback. What? What are y'all saying Jacoby Brissett that's explosive? I'm just asking for a friend. What about Baker Mayfield? Those guys they have low ceilings and low floors. Because if you want a guy to score in the middle 20s, 24, 25, 28 points a game, you got to get a quarterback that can do it. Ain't too many quarterbacks out there can put a lot of points up. I hope y'all understand that. Not too many quarterbacks can put up a lot of points. Oh, and Bruce Arians was pissed about Byron Leftwich getting fired. He was pissed. See, the reason why Jim Bob Cooter's getting some attention is because the Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence had a way better season than he had with Urban Meyer, but that was Doug Peterson. Hey, that wasn't Jim Bob Cooter. It was Doug Peterson that did that. Tampa, don't be a fool. It was Doug Peterson, not Jim Bob Cooter. If you're going to get an OC, go look at a successful franchise as far as like recent, like, as far as the offense, right? You try to catch the wave, try to find the wave. Somebody from San Francisco, Philly, Kansas City, Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? The offense that's actually doing something. What were they doing in Houston and Denver? And even in Jacksonville, that wasn't even Jim Bob Cooter. That was Doug Peterson. It was Doug Peterson, not Jim Bob Cooter. Bucs. Wake the freak up. I mean, Nathaniel Hackett and Clint Kubiak was with Russell Wilson. Why would you even touch Clint Kubiak after what happened in Denver? Get somebody from Philly. Get the Kevin Alto or Brian Johnson, or get somebody from the Buffalo staff, or Seattle staff, San Francisco staff. The offense that Brian Callahan. Well, Brian Callahan's OC. You wonder if is that Zach Taylor calling the plays, or is it Brian Callahan? You get what I'm saying? Get somebody from the Cincinnati's staff, offensive staff. Don't get no staff. Don't get somebody from a staff that ain't really done nothing. What about Aaron Rodgers? Man. I know some of you fans are probably thinking about Aaron Rodgers coming to the Bucs too. Get Aaron Rodgers on the Bucs. So we're gonna keep spinning this carousel of old quarterbacks. That's one thing about it's so tricky hiring these young guys, because they be quarterbacks, coaches, and passing game coordinators, and it's like they never really called the game. One thing I will say, as I wrap this up, whoever the coordinator is, we gonna know for sure that he's calling plays. There will be no question, no doubts. Now, in my opinion, Byron Leftwich called plays since 2019. Some of y'all don't want to believe that. Some of y'all believe it was Bruce Arians calling plays in 2019, 2020, 2021. Much respect. But Bruce Arians said Byron calls plays. He clearly told you. Now, if you don't want to believe that, that's on you. Oh, yeah, well, I don't believe him. Okay. So what was Byron doing with the big play sheet and the headphones on, talking into it? Who was he talking to? Who was Byron Leftwich talking to? Looking at the sheet. Sitting next to Brady, going over the plays. Who was Byron Leftwich talking to? When Tom Brady was on that field with the offense, who was Tom Brady listening to? Because I didn't see Bruce Arians. I saw Byron doing it. From 2019, Byron's first season, people conveniently leave that out for some strange reason. I would not want to touch the Clint Kubiak guy. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I mean, got to be careful with that guy. Just saying. He was the OC for the Minnesota in 2021. I mean, he had Kirk Cousins looking good because he was with Minnesota he was with Minnesota in 2013, 2014, and then 2019, 2020, and then 2021 he became the OC. Kevin O'Connell came in there and wiped him out of there. Got him up out of there. Remember, Kevin O'Connell was the quarterback's coach under Sean McVay / OC. So there are guys that was under the guy that actually was the guy. You just got to find the right one. You better hope you strike gold. The Kevin Patullo and the Brian Johnson, whoever the case may be. You better hope you strike gold. It's possible. Probability versus possibility. It's very possible that the Bucs can grab one of those passing game coordinator, quarterback coach guys and make him an OC and say, okay, give us what you got. Now, I hope the Bucs get dynamic. I really do. I want to see the Bucs more dynamic. I like the Bucs better like that. With this defense, the way the defense played now versus the way the defense played now versus the way it played before Brady got here. Give me that defense. Give me the defense now and give me 28 points. 30 points. Watch how many games you win. If the defense can continue to play, like, remember, the Bucs defense wasn't trash. I said 80% of it was good for the most of the season. The 20% is where they messed up at. The Bucs defense now is good. It's good enough to stop people for the most part. But you can't average 18 points a game. Can't do that. You know, because we don't know what's going to happen. Whoever the quarterback is, let's put it in perspective here. Whoever the quarterback is, you got to get it right. Offensive coordinator. Because we can speculate and read these articles and these platforms, and they'll push out stuff because, you know, views and clicks. You can read all you can. I'm reading myself, but I'm not going to get caught up in it and become this, well, because X, Y, and Z said over there on his page or her page or this article, this is what's going to happen. When have I ever done that? I don't do that over here. Well, because such said, that's what I'm gonna do. No. It's okay to read. Can't believe everything you read. This happens every all season. A narrative get pushed, that don't happen. Remember Tom Brady retired and it changed. So as of right now, Tom Brady don't know what he's gonna do. He's not even thinking about the Bucs. The Bucs are thinking about him, obviously. But he ain't thinking about the Bucs. He in Miami right now, looking at a school with his kids. Saw the video. The guy was filming him. Well, his ex-wife down there and his 2 kids. And he got a kid up north. I'm just saying, but I'm not going to believe. I'm just saying the possibility of him not coming back to the Bucs is there. The problem with some of you fans, especially Brady fans, are you prepared for that? Because wherever he goes, you're going to follow. Good riddance. And if he stays, great. Just buckle up. But I had this conversation the other day. It doesn't matter what the Bucs do. It's about where do Brady think, if he decides to play football, and you look at the football landscape, what team gives him the best chance to win? If you have to rank them, if you had to rank the teams as far as where could Brady end up at in the best situation? Now, don't get me wrong, the Bucs are on the list. But what do they rank at, though, compared to the other teams? That there's going to be like 16 teams that need a quarterback. There's going to be some shuffling around the NFL. But even with the Bucs on the list for Tom Brady, who gives it the best chance to win as far as to build the roster for 1 or 2 years? But that's what you're going to do. You're not building a roster for the future. You're building a roster for right now. You're trying to win right now, which is fine. In the Bucs situation, they did that. And the Bucs doing it again, which means they're going to have to shift a lot of money to 2024. Remember, $55 million over the cap. John Spivak, the capologist, assistant GM, he'll be a GM at some point. He's going to do his cap magic and make it happen. But the question is, what direction? Because here's a tricky situation. How long can the Bucs wait for Tom Brady to make his decision? So now you got a whole franchise waiting on a guy at 46 to make a decision. Meanwhile, other teams are moving on. They trying to make things happen. Don't get caught stuck with the bag. That's all I'm saying. I hope the Bucs don't get caught getting the bottom feed OC and the bottom feed quarterback. Be ahead of the game. Be proactive, not reactive. That's what the Bucs need to do. Go get the OC. If Brady come back, hey, this your OC. He's going to be younger. Possible, right? It's going to be like 39, 42, 34, whoever it is, That's your OC. Whether Brady comes back or not, this is your OC. Hey, Mr. Such. Do you want to keep Harold Godwin and Joe Gilbert on the staff or move them into consultant roles? You get what I'm saying? The Bucs cannot get caught up waiting and holding the bag because you got scouting, pro days, free agency, draft. And you don't want to wait on that. You want to be already doing it. And right now, do the Bucs got a scouting department out there? Yeah. East West Gate, yeah, they got guys out there, stuff like that. But what are you looking for? Bucs gotta be careful, man. Don't get caught holding the bag. And not saying you don't want to rush Tom, but hey, Tom, what's happening, man? Like, give him about a month. About next month, you reach out to him, what's happening? What's up, Playboy? What we doing here? You coming back or what? I mean, you know what I'm saying? They got well, we'll give Tom all the time he needs. Because remember, he retired last year, and the Bucs went in panic mode. They went in panic mode. Did you hear the fan base last year when he retired? Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, what are we gonna do? Wait till this year or next year when he, whatever, if he come back this year, okay, it was 2024. But if he don't come back this year, watch the fan base. They gonna panic. Meanwhile, we over here chilling. Meanwhile, the powers and C-bands be like, yeah, are y'all done crying and complaining? I'm getting my guys prepared. That's why I love talking to you guys. I want my guys to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers passing game coordinator, Bobby Slowicki. Might want to take a look at him. Well, I said Brian Johnson from Philly, quarterbacks coach. Dan Pitcher, the Bengals quarterback coach. Dave Canales, Seattle's quarterback coach. Eric Bieniemy, if he wants to come out of from under Andy Reid. Eric Bieniemy will be. I dig that one too. Frank Wright, I mentioned him. Stay away from Greg Roman. Joe Brady, former Saints. I think he was a Saints OC or quarterback coach. Young guy. He coached Joe Burrow. Yeah, he was OC, co-OC with LSU. I mentioned Kevin Palato. Marcus Brady. Matt Nagy, Chiefs quarterback coach. No, sir. Well, Matt Nagy as an OC didn't do bad as an OC. But was Andy Reid calling the play? Or was it Matt Nagy? Because, Eric Bieniemy ain't calling plays. So, Matt Nagy and Doug Peterson weren't calling plays too, right? Keep the same energy. Mike LaFleur, who just got fired. Jets former OC. Nathaniel Hackett. Pat Shurmur. Scott Turner, former Commanders OC. Sean Jefferson, former Cardinals assistant head coach, former NFL player. Shea Turney, Giants quarterback coach. Thomas Brown, Rams assistant head coach. Todd Monken. Troy Walters, Bengals wide receiver coach. Zach Robinson, Rams quarterback coach. Luke Steckel, Titans tight end coach. Ken Zampese, Commanders quarterback coach. Gerard Johnson, a Vikings assistant quarterback coach. Eric Studeville, Dolphins assistant head coach, running back coach. Drew Petzing, Browns quarterback coach. Charles London, Falcons quarterback coach. Byron Leftwich, former Bucs coach, OC. But yeah, there's a couple guys that's intriguing on here on this list. I gave you the list of potential candidates. Did y'all hear any name y'all like? Chris Forster, 49ers O-line coach. Now, out of this long list of OCs, there's several teams that need OCs. Arizona, Baltimore, the Colts, the Chargers, the Rams, the Jets, the Bucs, the Titans, and the Commanders. Nine teams need OCs, and this is a big list of OCs. Big list. A huge list. Yeah, it's a big list. 9 teams that need an OC. I hope the Bucs get this right. I do. I want the 49ers. Somebody from the 49ers. Maybe from the Sean McVay tree. Kyle Shanahan tree. You know. Buffalo tree. You know. Philly. You know those guys. Cliff Kingsbury ain't going. Cliff Kingsbury's in Thailand. Anyway, as I wrap this up, have fun, folks. Have fun reviewing film and talking about the OC situation, folks. It's gonna be bumpy in off season. Got a lot to talk about. Got a lot to talk about. Don't get scared, folks. Don't get scared. Shout out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining. Orlando Magic won again. Orlando Magic. Orlando win. Yeah. Orlando is winning basketball games now. A nice young core. Jonathan Isaac is back. I'm a basketball fan too. So, yeah. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Yes, I'm a basketball fan. I told you. I watch boxing too. Basketball. A little bit of baseball, but basketball and boxing and football is my three main sports. Shout out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Jonathan Isaac. Yeah, I always liked him. He's the oldest guy on the team as far as they got a young core. He makes the most money and it ain't even a lot. Orlando got a future. Pablo and Jonathan Isaac and Bobo and Franz Wagner, the other Wagner brother, you know, Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs. They got some young talent there, man. Orlando got depth, young depth. They got a future. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. With that being said, Markel Folks, exactly. They need to trade Mo Bamba. They need to trade Mo Bamba. Yeah. Get rid of him. and Gary Harris, Terrence Ross. Get rid of those guys. Fire those cannons. Seize the day. Raise the flag. Hashtag no risky, no biscuit. Hashtag facts over feelings. Hashtag bombs away. Hashtag what did your eyes tell you? Hashtag stay humble. Please stay humble. Hashtag probability versus possibility. Yes, Wendell Carter, he's good too. Get rid of Mo Bamba. They can trade Wendell Carter too because they got a lot of guys in the front court, and you want to keep Jonathan Isaac though. You want to keep him. You can keep Carter too. You find a package deal, with Bamba and some Gary Harris and Terrence Ross, But you want to keep Jonathan Isaac. You want to keep him. Don't trade Jonathan Isaac. Keep him. Hashtag why. Hashtag fire the cannons. Hashtag walk the plank. Don't say hashtag what did eyes tell you? Hashtag what is this? Hashtag what is this? Hashtag reality stone. Yep. Hashtag reality stone too. Hashtag bus. That's right, folks. It's a bus. I'll see y'all again. Any more news come up, I'll pop in here and give y'all the conversation. But we are going to do some player breakdown too. So we'll go and look at some players, individually. So stay tuned. I'm out.